Hello, my dear students. How are you? I hope you all will be fine. I'm also quite well and welcome you all again on my YouTube channel, and that is English with Dr. Jayati ma'am. Like my previous videos, in this video I'm not going to teach you anymore, my dear students, but I have something to show you. Yes, guess what? Guess what? Okay, don't be stressed. Actually, I have some answer sheets in my hands. As you can see, my dear student, these are the answer sheets of my students who have given pre-board examinations in my college recently. So actually I think always I appreciate pre-board examinations as they always flush out all the hesitations, all the worries, tensions of the students before main board examination. So these are the copies of pre-board examination. They are very beneficial. They are very helpful to you, dear students. So I got an idea that why should not I share my experiences with you while checking these copies, so that you can know that what is the proper way to write an answer and what are the common mistakes in the examination occurred by the students, and you have to avoid all of them. So while checking these copies, I will show you, I will tell you that what are the mistakes done by the students, and you can learn a lot, I swear. So be with me through whole of the video, and finally at the end of the video, comment in the comment section that how did you feel while watching this video. So please like, comment and share my video more and more. Please subscribe my channel. So let's start this video and be with me. Stay with me. Okay students, let's start. This is, as you see in my hands, this is previous year English question paper class 12th, and it is used in pre-board examination this year. So as you see that there are 4 sections in the paper: A, B, C and D. A is based on reading, B is related to writing, C is about grammar and D is of literature. So at first we will discuss section C. As far as I think, this is the most scoring section in this question paper, section C. So let's go to section C. It is of grammar, as you can see in the question paper. It is grammar based section and it is of 25 marks in total. As you can see, this is question number 4. It is of 10 marks and it contains total 5 questions based on vocabulary. And this is question number 5. Question number 5 is also of 10 marks and it is about sentence structure. And this is question number 6. It is of 5 marks and it is a translation portion from Hindi to English. So this is the distribution of marks in this section. Okay, so let's proceed. Before showing you copies of the student, first we will solve the question paper so that I can be able to tell you that what sort of improvement or correction students need in their copies. So, okay, let's start. Question number 4. Choose the correct option to answer the following questions. A. The person who does not believe in the existence of God is called. So it is one word substitution, and the one word for this whole sentence is option A, dictator. Dictator is a person who rules on public with power. So this is not the correct option. Second option is priest. It means a worshipper. It is also not a correct answer. The third, altruist. Altruist means a person who does not have any expectation to others for doings, and this person is free from all type of selfishness. So the last option is atheist. Atheist means a person who does not believe in God. In Hindi, we can see Nastik. So this is the correct option for this sentence. So the correct answer is third, atheist. Okay, so let's go to the second one. The second one is about a phrase. The phrase to call names means. Students, you have to tell here what is the meaning to call names. To call names means to abuse someone, to call someone with foul words, to call someone with bad words. So let's see the option. First option is to refuse. It means to deny. Next option is to accept. It means to admit. Next option is to dislike. It means to hate. And the last option, to abuse. Abuse means to call names or to call someone with foul words or bad words. So this is the correct option for this questions to call names. So the next is an antonym, and you have to tell students what is the antonym for humble here. So let's see the option. Humble means a person who is polite is called humble. So first option is noble. Noble means a good person. Wise. Wise means intelligent. And greedy. Greedy means a person who is stingy. And the last one is proud. Proud means a person who is arrogant. In Hindi we can say ghamandi. Okay. So humble means vinamra or proud means ghamandi. So this is the correct option for this question. Proud is the correct answer here. So the next word is a synonym. Synonym are the words which have same meanings but different spellings. So the synonym for the honest is, honest means a person who is sincere, reliable and free from lies. So what is the correct option here? Let's see. First is noble. Noble, a person who has good nature. Wise, an intelligent person. Clever, a cunning person. And last one is truthful. It means a person who is full of truth. The person who is free from lies. Honest is called truthful. So the third option is correct here. So the last question in question number 4 is E. 4 sentences are given below. Correct which one is incorrect. So students, you have been given here some sentences and you have to find out the incorrect one. So let's see the option. First, the cow is a useful animal. Second, he is an honest man. Third, he gave me an useful book. And the last one, he is making a noise. So students, as you can see, here is a matter of 50-50. The words are useful and unuseful are similar. So here is an error or a mistake in these two sentences, not here in option second and fourth. Both these options are correct. So let's see here. Are useful, you is a vowel, and as a rule we use an before a vowel as an article. But while speaking useful, we see there is a sound of consonant, not a vowel here. So we will use a before useful. So this is correct. This sentence is correct. So the incorrect sentence is option third. He gave me an useful book. And we have to correct it. So we replace an with a. Okay. So the correct sentence will be he gave me a useful book. Alright. Okay. So now I have an student's copy to evaluate. So the first question is, the person who does not believe in existence of God is called atheist. So the answer is correct. I'll give her 2 marks. Next question is, the phrase to call names means to accept. The answer is incorrect. The correct answer is to abuse. So this is wrong. I'll give her 0. The next question is, the antonym for humble is. No, it's also incorrect. So I'll give her 0. Next, the synonym for honest is. It's correct. 2 marks. 4 sentences are given below. The correct which one is incorrect. He is a honest man. This is incorrect. The correct answer is another one. So I'll give her 0. Total she got 2 plus 2. Only 4 marks in this section out of 10. Because her 3 questions are incorrect. 1, 2 and 3. As I told you earlier that this section is very scoring. So always be very attentive while writing the answers in your copy. They should be correct if you want to score good in exams. So I have also noticed here one more thing, that this student didn't write questions number here. Question number 4. This is question number 4. So write like this. So the next copy is, and I think this is my favorite student's copy, but I will not disclose her name here. So let's check it. She has written section C, question number 4. Very good. And question number A, option 3rd, atheist. correct, 2 marks. Question number B, second option, to abuse, very good, 2 marks. C, third option, proud, very nice. And D number, third option, truthful, very good. And the last one, E, okay, first is correct, second is correct, and fourth is also correct, but the third one is incorrect. All right, she had also made correction here in the sentence. Okay, so the sentence is, he gave me a useful book, very good. She replaced an from A. Okay, so she will got 2 marks also here. And finally she got 10 out of 10 in this question. Excellent. And I think this is the best way to write such type of answers in the exams. This pattern, I love this, I like this, and I also recommend all my students to write your answers like this. Okay, so it's another one copy in my hand. Section C, very good. Question number 4, and she has written in a proper way. You can see she has mentioned the question, the option number, answer, atheist, good, 2 marks. Next question, then answer, option number, but it's incorrect. Next, C number, okay, it's also incorrect. Next, it's correct. And the last one, okay, the option is correct, but she had not made any type of correction. So I will give her 0 here. So total she got 2 plus 2, only 4 marks out of 10. Okay, so it's a good effort done by the student, but I think it's the writing style is too lengthy. It will not save time. So I recommend all the students to write like this. Okay, this like this. Question number, option number, option. So this is the appropriate and suitable writing style to write such type of answers. Okay, so the another copy is here. Section C, grammar, question number 4. Okay, and now answer number 1. A, atheist. Okay, it's correct, 2 marks. Answer B, to abuse, correct, 2 marks. Proud, correct, 2 marks. Truthful, correct, 2 marks. And he gave me an useful book. It's wrong, so 0. So now she got 8 marks out of 10. So in this question it is said that correct which one is incorrect. So the third one is incorrect. This is third one. She had to change an with A. Okay, use of A is correct here. So this answer is incorrect. That's why I will give her 0. And one more, another thing which I have noticed here in this copy, that it will be better for her if she mentioned the option number with the answer. For example, A, the correct answer is atheist. It's of third number, third option, third. Okay. In B, to abuse, it's second. She had to mention this. Proud, this is third one, third. Truthful, it's also third one, third. And now the last, it is also third one. So she had to mention here third. This is the proper way to write the answer in the exam. So the next copy I have, okay, as you all see that handwriting in the copy is very poor, so pay attention on the handwriting too. Okay, so one more copy. Section C, grammar, question number, answer number 4. A, option 1, atheist, correct, 2. B, second option, to refuse, incorrect, 0. C, third option, noble, incorrect, 0. Fourth, correct, 2 marks. And E, he gave me a useful book. Okay, she had made a correction here, so I'll give 2 marks. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 6. She got 6 out of 10. And one more thing, she should have mentioned here option number in the answer.